and the Z0 will mostly take only two values, 50 ohm or 75 ohm. We are going to see why we are going to fix it as 50 or 75. What is the reason for fixing it as 50 or 75 ohms? Most all RF instruments are going to have impedance in the range 50 or 75 ohms. So we are going to see what is the reason. So if you take coaxial cables, two conditions are there. One is the cable should have maximum power. It should handle maximum power. And second is the cable should have minimum attenuation, or it should the loss of power should be very minimal. So from the analysis, they found that maximum power handling was available at 30 ohms. So when the cable is having 30 ohm, maximum power handling capability was there. When the cable impedance was 77 ohms, it gave minimum attenuation. So you see the two values are different. I don't have a single value where the cable is giving maximum power handling capacity and minimum attenuation. So in order to make a bridge between the two, so first of all, all cable TV networks are based on 75 ohm. All coaxial cables are based on 50 ohms. So why they came to this? Why is stand 75 and not 77 ohm? Because engineers like round numbers, and it also the reason for 50 ohms. At last, what happens? 77 ohms gives minimum loss. As we have seen here, 77 ohms gives minimum loss, and 30 ohm gives maximum power handling capability. So if you take the average, so it becomes 107. 107 by 2 is going to be 53.6. So we are going to approximate that to bring it to 50 ohms. So at 50 ohms, I can say it is going to have a very minimal reasonable loss, and also it is going to provide us maximum power handling capability. But for cable TV, my priority will be going to minimum loss. That's why I fix cable TV at 75 ohm. Whereas for all transmission line based measurements, we still go for 50 ohms only. And 50 ohms comes from averaging out 77 and 30. And 77, remember, it is minimal loss. 30 is going to be maximum power handling capability. And its exact average value, we are rounding off to a round number. So 50 ohms is going to be a rounded off impedance. This 50 ohm is used everywhere for impedance matching. So this is a very, very important thing which you should